Welcome to Wall Street Week, the show of record for long-term investing. I'm Anthony Scaramucci.
And I'm Maria Bartiromo in this weekend for Gary Kaminsky. Good to see you, Anthony. The collapse of oil prices has perhaps been the biggest business and economic story since the financial crisis. Crude oil prices have plummeted about 60% in the past 5 years, leading to massive layoffs, production cuts. But 2016 has brought some relief to the energy sector, with prices rebounding off of decade lows.
Now the question on investors' minds, what happens next? We welcome legendary oil investor, billionaire Boone Pickens, chairman and CEO of BP Capital. Boone, what do you see happening with oil today?
It's going up because you hit the low, in January, 26.19. You're back up to 43 today.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're headed, when you hit the low, and we went back and checked it. We went back 26 twice. Now you're going to go twice that in 12 months.
Do you think there's a lot
so by the end of the year, you'll be back to 50.
Do you think there's a lot of governmental intervention in those markets, Saudi Arabia in particular, and OPEC driving that, or is that just fundamental supply and demand?
No. We've had 5 times since 1980 we have hit a low, rebounded within 12 months. But 4 times the Saudis, they balanced the market. They told us before this one went down, they would not do that anymore. They're going to hold their production at 10 million barrels a day. Okay? Now, that's exactly what they did. And guess who balanced the market? Us, United States.
Yeah, but that's what I want to ask you about, because if you're looking at oil to be back at around $50, $60 by the end of this year, which is what you're predicting, how does the production and the supply part of the story fill in there? Because if the U.S. is now this major energy producer, don't the supply numbers go up, and wouldn't that mean that oil prices go down?
Why does supply go up?
Because the U.S. and its shale production.
No, we had 1,609 rigs running in November of 14. Now we have 342.
Okay.
So they shut it down. They made us the swing producer, and the swing producer in the United States, they do it all off economics. When the price went down, the rig stopped.
Because of the low price, Boone, do you think there's going to be more bankruptcies on the horizon for the industry?
Yes, definitely will be.
This is the whole storyline and the debate around Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia had a real plan in place. They wanted to shut down the shale business in the United States. They did it.
They did it. But we'll see how it goes from here. I mean, we're not, we'll recover. The U.S. industry will recover. But you're going to be up $70, $80 by 17.
By 17.
But I think the question that investors have is who's going to own those assets, Boone, in a post-bankruptcy situation for a lot of these companies?
Who is?
Yeah, who's going to own it?
They're going to just move from one to the other companies. You remember Exxon was like number 3 on gas production, but they're now number 1. How'd they do it? Bought XTO. They bought a big independent, and Exxon's number 1.
I remember the last time, well, I wasn't in the market at this time, but I read about it. And I remember when Exxon got together with Mobil, that was a period when oil prices were so low. So when we see prices go down, you see a lot of deal making, you see consolidation. That's what you're looking for now.
You're going to have deals, no question. But we'll see. Pioneer has so much oil. It's incredible. But so does Enron, Anadarko, all of them very well financed, everything.
So you're bullish on those stocks?
I am. I am bullish on them.
All right, we want to hear more about what Boone is bullish on. Stick around, more right after this short break.